In the second chunk of our FAQ answering video, we are going to touch upon questions related to the applications of design thinking. The first question that we have in our repository was, where all can design thinking be applied?
Very quick answer, everywhere. So say, well, what we call design thinking is as a method is it's domain agnostic. So what does that mean? That means it is a process of helping you think than being very specific to a certain domain. If you recall, these are 4 stages: empathize, analyze, solve, and test. Empathize is about finding out what your users are going through, whether it is high technology, whether it is teaching, whether it's finance, it's healthcare. What does an user go through as an experience when they're using a product or service? So, as agnostic as it can get. In the analysis, you will need your technology domain, your healthcare sector domain. You will need some expertise. So, there you will need some expert to guide you, or if you are that expert, you will need to apply your domain knowledge. Still, the method just prescribes saying find a root cause, find out the conflict, why hasn't it being solved, what is that stumbling block that you're still grappling with, figure that out. So that's all the method says. It doesn't say it has to be in this technology or in this domain. In the solve, of course, it's creativity. In fact, we encourage you to have cross-disciplinary. So you can take a finance idea and apply it to healthcare. You could take a healthcare idea, apply it to AI idea to teaching. It can be a crisscross. That's where the wow factor ideas are. And testing again comes back your expertise, because you have to build a prototype of what your idea really is. Which means if you're thinking of marrying AI, artificial intelligence, to teaching, you need to know about what is teaching all about and what is artificial intelligence, or to build a prototype. So you need those expertise. There's, again, coming back, the method does not prescribe that you need to have the domain. It just says build a prototype that expresses what your product really is. So, as a method, we do not say you need expertise, but inside of analysis and inside of the building a prototype and test, you will need domain expertise in that particular domain or area. That's what I think is essential for where all you can apply design thinking.
Right. So, what my takeaway is that it can be applied anywhere, in any profession, any aspect of life. Few aspects of design thinking stages require some expertise in terms of building a prototype, and otherwise it's just a very collaborative and creative field to step into. So thank you for answering that, sir. The next question that we have here is, how will design thinking enhance my career?
This is a great question. So what do I do with this knowledge that I have? So even before you get into your career, I would highly advise that you take the learning from this course and enhance it by applying it on any project that you want to work. It could be a hobby project. It could be a little thing that you want to change in your home with respect to, or in your office with respect to what you see around yourself. That could be a great start. Okay. Now, why do I insist that you do practical experience? Is that you learn by doing, and which is what design thinking is all about. If you think about it, design thinking, we give you a process and we say this is how it is. However, the proof is in the pudding. So you need to apply what you have learned and in this course in a real project for you to have your own experience using the methodology. Yeah, so that's the precursor. Even before you think how is it going to enhance my career and all that, you have to internalize the learning that you get in this course. You apply it in a pet project, a small project. Okay. Now coming to your career, every product and service will need users. Otherwise, it's a hobby. Okay, it's only for you. We are not actually going out there and doing that. But if you're serious about it being taken somewhere, you need to apply it to a product or service that if you're in an organization, your organization is interested in providing it to somebody. Or if you're a student, you will eventually need to do that, eventually need to have all this. So, think about the product and service that you are working with, or your organization is working with, or you would like to work with, apply that. And that would be a clear plus when it comes to applying it in the real world. Okay, so you're starting slowly with your hobby, then you're expanding it to something that your organization is worried about or you are worried about, and you can start working on it again in a very prototypey manner. Okay, if I can use that as a word. But after that, you go into serious real world applications where it's going to impact. Okay, now how it can enhance is also, as a fallout of this, is that it enhances your empathy skills itself. Now, what is empathy? Is what is the other person going through? Some of us are already blessed with that skill, you do that very naturally. Good for you. But there are some of us who do not get it. Say, what is that person going through? I don't get it. Right? So it actually enhances that. If you keep doing these projects on a continual basis, that really enhances your empathy. And when you start working on many projects, you will have a portfolio to showcase, and that builds up, resume value. In terms of if you're, slated for promotion, you can show this as saying a real world experience where I've impacted so many people through these initiatives that I've taken, whatever your domain is. As a student, your portfolio can actually enhance your resume in front of employability or in front of the employer, saying, hey, I have actually impacted so many users around my college, in my institution. Okay, this is something I can do. If you are an entrepreneur, you can showcase as look at the number of customers I impacted. So that can be your sphere of influence. So this is how it really enhance. Start slow, baby steps, and then you can build it to mock prototypes, and then go on to make real products. And that would be my suggestion. That can be a great, rewarding experience for yourself, and of course, it will also help your career.
One of the things that you said, empathy would be a part of the next chunk of questions that we'll address. That was all for the applications of design thinking, and we'd see the viewers in the next chunk of empathy and user research. Thank you, sir.